Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video of Fox Flicks on Connie X. Today, we're checking out a brand new vid of giving Digimon ancient and future forms featuring Pika Magic. Let's hop in and see just what these two got up to.
Ancient Digimon were established in Digimon Frontier. But
Love
what
it.
if we took that idea of an ancient version of an existing Digimon and extrapolated on it? With a certain upcoming Pokemon game being rumored to feature past and future Pokemon, I thought it might be fun to give ancient and future forms to existing Digimon with custom art.
It's Karn Spooktober Spectacular.
Yeah, this was the last video, but well, the second last video
of his
October
creatures?
upload.
My name is Connie X, and I have the flu, a cold. I don't know what's wrong with me. But welcome back to Karn Spooktober Spectacular. And yes, today we are giving ancient and future forms to Digimon without any. It's Halloween, so some costumes, if you will, for existing Digimon felt appropriate. And what could be more spooky than taking inspiration from Pokemon?
Hey!
Wait.
Whoa, hi,
hey.
Brandon from Prag Magic.
Oh, it's Prag Magic. I still like saying Pika Magic.
What were you just saying about Pokemon?
I was saying that I think that Digimon and Pokemon swapping gimmicks like Halloween costumes would be amazing. Just like I think you're amazing, buddy. And did I mention you're my favorite Poketuber?
You know what?
You guys do walk a lot
maybe
together.
over on my channel we could
walk together a lot.
I don't know. Give Pokemon Digimon armors. I mean,
excellent. So let's begin with Wizardmon and Witchmon,
that
who
video
I
will also
commissioned
be going up
Dry
today.
to give future variants to. Wizardmon and Witchmon are heavily associated with Witchelny, the V-Pet world of another Bandai property, Magical Witches, which ended up crossing over into the world of Digimon. But there's that old adage about magic just being technology that is so advanced we can't recognize it. So what would happen to a Wizardmon and Witchmon that spent decades in the digital world? Well, we may get Cyber Wizardmon and Cyber Witchmon, with an extra special Cyber Sorcerymon that Dry also included.
Nice.
For Cyber Wizardmon and Cyber Sorcerymon, Dry crafted a bit of his own lore, saying that in a future where cyberspaces like Eden are accessible to both humans and Digimon, those originally from Witchelny adapted their high-level programming type of sorcery in order to hack and manipulate the program as they please. The Cloud drones are the conduit for their malicious code. Cyber Wizardmon's Thunder Cloud is capable of short-circuiting any electronics it has access to, causing malfunctions and blackouts. And Cyber Sorcerymon's Crystal Cloud overrides random access memory, freezing entire servers. Then for Cyber Witchmon, Dry said it wishes to gain a bigger following than its rival Cyber Wizardmon. In order to achieve that, this Digimon turned its control of water and jet streams into live streams. With the help of its electronic vacuum robot nicknamed Balaluna and its knowledge of a high-level programming language, Cyber Witchmon hijacks online communications in order to broadcast itself and gain more adoring fans who could maybe subscribe using Witch Prime.
Hold on. We're back.
In the realm of Witchelny, we have a couple of Digimon who actually crossed over from the digital world to Witchelny, one of which may be Medieval Gallantmon. Either way, some guy 944 and I agreed that it would be very fun to see what if other members of the Royal Knights, like Gallantmon, got similar Witchelny forms. So that led to the creation of Medieval Ulforce Vidramon. Just like Medieval Gallantmon, Medieval Ulforce Vidramon has armor crafted from sorcery and is a wind vortex warrior, assisting its friend to defend Witchelny. On more of a design level than a lore level, I think you could consider Medieval Gallantmon the Lancer of the party, sort of a Sid or Kane from Final Fantasy. So Medieval Ulforce Vidramon would be the fighter. Your Cloud, Titus, or perhaps most clearly in parallel, your Cecil. The two working towards similar goals, but perhaps in opposition at times. Now we also understand there are a good 11 more Royal Knights to see, so if you'd like to see this concept explored further in a future video, let us know.
And hey, it is always great to get sponsors for this video, which means we can
afford to click click, 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 click.
In this
Okay,
video,
we're back.
and let's get to the next art piece. And what about ancient looking Digimon, giving forms to some old geezers, say Digimon and Babamon, and what their younger, vibrant selves might look like? Well, that's where HLR came in to de-age these two old fogies back from Digimon and Babamon
Make them
to
giant.
Otokomon and Joseimon.
Oh my god!
These names come from the fact Gigi and Baba mean old man and old woman, so Otoko means just man and Josei means just woman. These young 80s inspired Digimon would perhaps be the first Digimon to be able to somewhat cross the barriers between worlds, as personal computing became more common in the real world during the 1980s. And HLR saw them perhaps as being evolutions of Magna Angemon and Angewomon too. Otokomon is hugely inspired by 1980s action heroes,
it's straight up
surfing
Rambo
a huge
with blonde
bazooka
hair.
bearing the Digimon symbol, and of course 2 machine guns. This action hero Digimon flew around the digital world looking for crime to fight and trouble to get into. You may notice some Godramon design influence on him too, which ties into the Magna Angemon evolution idea. But while Otokomon was out raising hell, Joseimon was having her own adventures too. A pop star of the 80s, this young Babamon would be a star of the screen and music industry, in a very
100%.
gem in the holograms way, but also capable of fighting when needed. Some details I love here are the holy rings on the wrists, again to reference Joseimon as perhaps being an Angemon evolution, and that HLR kept Babamon's necklace, but used it as a bead belt with a neon glow-in-the-dark coloration instead. People often say that Rosemon would be the younger Babamon, but Joseimon could very well be Rosemon's mother instead. But there are lots of references to pop culture and Digimon in these designs, so if you can spot more of them, let me know in the comments down below.
Now it's time to look to the future again, as we had to bring it back to ancient Digimon, the originators of the spirits from Digimon Frontier. As with the Royal Knights, this is just a sample, a tease, if you will, of the possibilities here. But there's always room to explore more in the future. But this video is focusing on ancient Greymon and ancient Garurumon, transforming them into future Greymon designed by some guy 944 and future Garurumon designed by Capney. Both of these designs hurtled the old ways into the far future, what perhaps all Greymon and Garurumon species might be heading towards, not just ancient Greymon and ancient Garurumon. For future Greymon, some guy 944 took heavy inspiration from Mecha, creating a futuristic Greymon species that combines strong elements from ancient...
Oh, hold on folks, you gotta let the video load. Be back in a moment. And we're back with a lot more loaded. Let's go.
Ancient Greymon with some familiar concepts of others of the species, including Shine Greymon and even Blitz Greymon. The digicode on its arm translates to Fire 01, and this futuristic dinosaur is certainly fire, capable of generating intense flames from its flamethrower arm and flying across the battlefield to deliver devastating blows with its other arm. Then is future Garurumon, and again Capney took all Garurumon on board to create this, with ancient Garurumon acting as the progenitor, which you can easily recognize in the form and design inclusions. The body is very clearly Metal Garurumon inspired, which we felt made sense as Metal Garurumon already felt like perhaps one of the most advanced Garurumon species. However, a lot of this design also takes cues from ancient Garurumon, with the 2 claymores now becoming robotic hard light blades emerging from the back that can pierce even the hardest of Digizoid, and these smaller wheels at the base of the paw, which come from the wheels on ancient Garurumon 2. Capney took a very Eve from Wall-E approach to this design, meaning we not just get a very unique Garurumon species, but a very unique Digimon in general, especially with the blue and purple edge lighting, colors which are quite heavily associated with the Garurumon species in the Digimon card game. The final details Karn and I really adore here are the LED display eyepiece, which would act almost like emotes for future Garurumon's eyes. It kind of reminds me of those robot dogs that you'd see in like the mid-2000s. Do you know what I'm talking about? And also, Capney included the Gabumon chest symbol on the rotator part of the jaw, which is just perfect.
Alright, we're back.
Brings us finally to a pair of Digimon that will mix the 2 time periods, if you will, and that is Gargomon and Teruimon. The matching twin pairs, evolutions of Terriermon and Lopmon, Brandon and I felt was such a perfect opportunity to make a matching pair explored in 2 different ways.
Hold on, folks. I'm gonna let this load a little bit because, hey, you know, ad. Be back in a moment. There we go. Now we got a lot more loaded. Let's go.
So, beginning with Gargomon, its ancient variant will be Viking Gargomon, and I am
Ooh.
so happy with that name. I really like the
like
idea
it.
of exploring what
And it's
Gargomon
got
would
a
look like
beard.
in a time
That's actually
period before
funny.
guns and jorts existed, and Capney delivered with aplomb. Now having a huge flail for a right hand that it swings at its enemies, Viking Gargomon is equally defensive with its shield hand, that even has the
Not
little
bad.
interior part from regular Gargomon's gun. Top to bottom, Viking Gargomon to me is an embodiment of this whole video's concept, and I just cannot get
yeah, I
over
can see
how
that.
great his little braided beard and horned helmet are, making this ancient Digimon feel fresh, but also true to Gargomon. I also
find it
think how
funny how it's
wild
just got that
Gargomon was in
build.
Tamers would really translate well to Viking Gargomon. In a sort of Viking raiding party, he'd be a feisty warrior. And while Viking Gargomon is a blast from the past, Capney is going to be taking Teruimon back to the future with this form. In our artist group chat, we took far longer than I'd like to admit thinking of names for this cyborg rabbit
Not
ninja.
bad.
From Smart Teruimon to Robo Teruimon, before it finally hit me. This is Futuruimon. Come on.
It's right there. Future
But yes,
Rurimon.
Capney
Why
absolutely nailed
not?
this one,
It's
creating
right
a
there.
cyborg ninja from the future, an assassin rabbit ready to take down foes. Teruimon's Chinese
almost something you
inspirations
would
were what
see in,
prompted Capney
Samurai
to give
Jack.
Futuruimon's robotic body a design very evocative of Bruce Lee's Game of Death jumpsuit. Or I
Oh,
guess
cool.
the Kill Bill jumpsuit for my younger viewers. God, maybe I'm an ancient variant too. I think some of the darkness in
haven't
this
seen either
Digimon
of those
also could be
movies.
interpreted as Teruimon of the future having time to confront and internalize its dark side, Wendigomon, perhaps through employing technology even. This Digimon would strike from the
Maybe.
darkness at incredible speed and with incredible precision, sacrificing even its own body to complete its mission, and
Well, that
augmenting
kinda
itself
sucks,
with
but
cybernetics after every loss to ensure it doesn't happen again. Absolutely phenomenal work from Capney here. Here are all the ancient and future variants created for this video. Please do
I have
make
to
sure to
say,
go check out
you
all
guys
the
did
artists in the
great
description
art.
and maybe get a commission from them
The artist
yourselves.
is
They
who I'm
all
saying
more
that
than
to.
deserve it.
And that's it. And if you're hankering for some more custom art monsters, why not head over to my channel where Karn and I will be giving
I plan
Digimon
to.
armor forms to Kanto Pokemon. How cool is that? Head over and you'll find
Can't
out.
wait to see
Yes,
it.
please do that. And
Alright folks, and with that, that's where we're going to end off today's video. So, I want you all to remember to give a like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I'll see all of you folks next time when we flick on. Peace out.